ensure that they compete against MPP and into me file 47 Ashantis no more standing for parliamentary seats in all the Ashanti region. It tells you that Ashantis, they are fed up with this Kufuor's governance. They are fed up with this Achim Ebuakwa small mafias who are dictating the destiny of Ghana. Because when you know the I see it to be more preambles, I see it to be more briefing, now 10 some years, it is a dasukwa. What 10 someone ranting him about one eka when you sit there. That's will be car. Once what church anymore. So Dr. REN, any freedom fighters, woman, someone which lets them know any. Mamma Chira Wumuya. You can't IMF. Edino International Monetary Fund. International no crime manager say, and ya local idea. A yamanoni for yina kahubi. In Krum Kra who do be brain yakaya boom. And then Krum Krunia see a digit tour. You bet you carefree in Krum Krunia now. Now say Chinabis walk a crumby who can. I was sick as semu and I sick as semu engineer year. And within Nimua Yakobwa Sakurono. A Kufuor Doninia Keno Foriata. And Dr. Muhammad Baumia, said the vice president and the president are the two most stupid dogs in Ghana. No, when Timase, or with the Ghana fuel, or Mama Ghana for ni padodo bebreno, and says for me, businesses have been collapsed. When him crown, my friend is saying, when Kofiamwa being UT Bank deliberately. Keno Foriata collapse UT Bank, and so a man who opposition, not UT Bank gonna copper bossing free. Wicked souls and wicked human beings leading the nation. TME, ye niabre. Ye IMF. Maybe Chira da Ghana joining IMF. I Kufuor do propaganda in opposition. A tumfutrogu asante mayeni. A tumfutrogu akaimaini. Because akaimaini the MPP buy. A asante for the MPP buy. How many MPs in the Asante region? I dem MPP ba power and me to me boas me chere enye ntokwa enye bufuo so eye nimdie kwan so sene abre nyina no ye no Ghana joining in joining IMF 20th September 1957 choroto ho opa adesua na sua huma ne sua nyansa na me kai chere wo se ahade obade ya na wa onim show no anie wati ase show no anie no kremre no and no anie this week weekend weekend is action pack. This weekend action pack. Next week we MPP for one foot soldiers you be treated is come 1 million 2 million 3 million monko cancel phone eno ye kwa koma wo musika ne bichemie ye be kan okore ne wa ni akere ni aka no okore na akere tumi tiemie no okore ne be kan de akere tumi enti sene me kan IMF you joining 20th September 1957. Kwame Nkrumah birthday da bay. Wa obehu na obetwa no. Bebo me nsem e de ama. Ho na obehu no say you joining IMF no in 1957. Dr. REN, we will say, how many countries and joining IMF? Countries do what saying and joining IMF because we need to teach the Ghanaian. So propaganda MPP for yeah emra NDC for a friend is saying eko pesi kefri IMF for and ye kwa IMF ni wo data you are joining IMF in 1957 20th September but the propagandist Kufuor twisted money ye say ye kwa ya die hu bi akwaje bosia Kwame Nkrumah won 21st September 1909 Ghana joining Ghana independence what 6 March 1957. 6 March 1957. Say year crown one 20th September into March, April, May, June, July, August, and August. You can August, September, and you joining IMF. I mean, once a month in Yamuamukai, ne tete, ne Josephine, so Bruja, and maybe Samilton, which is so your fancy, the Dini boy, the easy Samilton, Dini Bono, and not from TME, Yakoyanim, is Yandi. Nathaniel Harrison, I mean, Simba. And the Ghana joining IMF 1957, 20th September. Remember, Sir Kwame Nkrumah birthday, 21st September. So Nkrumah knew exactly tactically He wanted us to join IMF because when him say IMF, would join here. You will not spend what? You will not have a frugal spending. You can't say frugality. Obi a will spend sika 1 minute. Obi a ye bibia, he lives a frugal life. Obi a ye bibia, one finance be unto tom. Oye ni bibia keke, and a kufa no. One yomu bibia keke, man finance and tom. And intino. IMF na ye woman, ye kopa busia bobum, and Kasafan ye ko join you, and we are going to IMF. Ye woman data. Because we joined in 1957, the 20th of September. So already, we are what? A contributor. Yeah, well, IMF, you try and Tosso, you try a sika, you try your friend is saying, you sikanka cranka crademba IMF. Maybe child the entire IMF, yet, maybe one more crowd to do IMF. What I say, I kufa the propaganda, a 2 foot Ghana of winning. We say, Asantini. TME asante hene aka asembi na metu me boase na mabomodi na maka asante hene asemo a odi asoma eye ahene na ahene a ofri manhia palace asante hene asema wo kan se Akufo-Addo ye obi a won kan nokore won di nokore oye obi a sebio woni nokore abonsan ho enunti 2024 ebe asanteman Ebemas MPP who say Senya Santia nke MPP ama power. TME. We free men shia. Semwa utumfo e dia tumfra memua. E wo hono no. Men shia bu afu. Anya easy. Because some bebre Akufo-Addo kaye no. Won dini nsam so won dini boshe so. Amema wunkro a joining IMF. Na die ntina Ghana Kwame Nkrumah me joining IMF. Ebe chire wo mu. Osua nyansa wa ha. Futuro na mpanyimfo MPP for tugu manim no. We mi nsua nyansa wa. Yenya mu nimde. Wudi bibi echi a osua nyansa wo. The International Monetary Fund is an organization of 190 countries. 190 countries and joining IMF. Ekuro mako 190. Inti emra Akufo-Addo wo tum futuro egu yani. What two foot regular say, oh Ghana, yeah, Mama de Aqua IMF, na IMF na Mama de Aquano, Nansen crack. We are not going to any IMF. No, it was miseducation. They miseducated us. Instead of being honest and truthful, say, Ghana for IMF, we are member. We've been members since 1957, the 20th of September. Woman cannot. Oma me who say a kron kese bi te say Belgium, a member of the IMF. Oma me who say kron bi te say Bolivia, Canada, China. These countries are all members of the IMF. IMF, no, a organization as I would join here. We see kasem how I will spend it. One may check and balance for accountability sake. TME. One when we dry MPP for dry, you know. And I hear na say, Nananuma Gunsa, Eddie Tia MPP way, no many guasi will bedroom our Mahama name. And someone can't so Mahama so, one by own somebody a bro a do anywhere. And one way. Mahama incompetent to, and the woman the only one so incompetent in the a ye do him a bin so a bin bad. The only government about power when your revenue, both income and loans, when you're not do a Akufo-Addo. And so per secondary school bakumpa Akufo-Addo won't see it. Wo per hospital bako pe Akufo-Addo won't see it. The one name is Yanko Bubula Hospital. Ye Bubula Hospital ya on Timinsi. The one name is Yan collapse business. And so business you collapse here. Won name how are you to me a be a beam. This is the Akufo-Addo that we are talking about. This is the MPP. You can see beer money ahead of 2024. Now, thank God for freedom fighters. And thank God for the Fix the Country conveners. You're freedom fighters. You're Kwaji Amaya, you're Dano. You're Kasama for Fix the Country. TME. You're so song Kwasia Summoning some phones. You're near the Jatumo Jamini, he David Becker. In the answer, your banner is a Becano Cratcher or Trudeau. I mean, can't you, baby? Wealth is power. With wealth, many things are possible. With wealth, many things are possible. And Nkrumah knew that with wealth, many things are possible. And so he joined the IMF. He joined the IMF. Said, IMF, ebe check and balance. The money kuru Ghana. China is a member of the IMF. Canada is a member of the IMF. Bolivia is a member of the IMF. France is a member of the IMF. Greece, Iceland, Iraq, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Philippines, South Africa, United Kingdom, United States. All these great countries are members of the IMF. So what wrong? Anamahama yeah. Ekua wa join. Now which raba no jisike free kunim. Now Kufuor Adumunim said we are members of the IMF, but then they politically twisted it and said a whole lot because they were desperate for power. Desperation can make people lie. Kufuor and his brothers and sisters were so desperate for power because only them knew what they wanted the power for. One thing that they wanted the power for was to collapse Ghana, was to destroy the nation. And then the one, you catch them freedom fighters. You catch them face the country, say, 11, our destination, epic. I told you, Ghana is a highly indebted poor country. In 2019, before COVID-19, I told you, say you compare Bosnia and the Gabi Asamoah, the joker, Gabi the joker, Asamoah workers, and Chebeka compare Bosnia near the Tria workers. Already, you compare Bosnia near their service a debt. What you say? You compare Bosnia, no, near Sadia Kwakutia Bosnia. Nyansa Benegu is because of what? The political, a friend is saying, foolish policies are MPP are buying you to buy. The number one policy, yes, the collapse of the banking system. And I said it loudly. I said that this is what? One of the most stupid and Shishaya Kufuor Adumunim. When even Kennedy Japan can say, oh, banking system, I was against it because I knew say a krobia be year. No musika sembe tumponwa. E jina sika dodua e kromafo ne wo. Any sika wo save wo bank. Any amount for timinya say sika ni bi diga. Etimi di ko dwaso. Etimi di go about their daily activities. And this wo kro na amount for be banks, indigenous Ghanaians, citizens be banks, and the people, some of them had customers over 1 million. And people were doing business with the local banks and with the rural areas, the villages. That's what your man paying now bar. Now, even if there are challenges with these banks, what you do is say, when you cushion them by giving them a needed assistance. But in the case of Ghana, no, because they had premeditated and planned out what all that they came and I'm catch up 2019 so they are what the John 10:10. They came to steal, to kill, and to collapse businesses, and that is why they started collapsing Dr. Indum's business, the GN Bank. And I told you in 2019, said this is what is going to cost the nation. Number two, say the free SHS is not going to help us. The best thing we could do is to give the Ghanaian free vocational and technical education, because a man with skills, he appears before kings and queens, because your skills will make way for you, because the skills will make you more creative. It is a classroom, the formal education, a normal education system. I mention Sanuduma, mention baby papa be a send you some to school, pompa and qua, make me be a boy, who is a carpentry, he said masonry, to say a friend is saying, tailoring, seamstress, I will still become what? A liable to the society of the country. These two policies. And at that time, I hailed this man. A friend is saying, Gifty Auntie Nikuno. We born abasu because what they two work ye maybe I say. Omeatiasia say, ye free SHS no. And in some baby because and so no Ghana edu no. You need skills. The skill labor no ni. It is a skilled labor in what they are. Then we don't need to give free SHS, but then we should give free vocational and technical education, as Mahama was proposing when he was in opposition. He's still in opposition though. TMA. But what changed? Because the men that we voted for no, never thought of these things. You see, in life, you need to be purposeful driven. Repeat it after me. Purposeful driven. Don't just do anything anyhow. If you're going to do something, have a purpose. What is my purpose? Me but tire me yes I do and the same. MPP buy one more but tire pa and the same. Ubi some be development. Oh, free SHS. Everything free SHS. Oh, and so everything that is claimed say what my yen so cry and you 419. They claim say yes see are dying. Corner for when you question dying away. They claim say yeah kwan for when you question kwan no e wa hene dodo no o maka so ma ye no eni sika no o mo so mo dey akwan no o kwahwe mu a akwan tantan akwan fu. So clearly no the economic policies no Akufo-Addo led by Akufo-Addo and Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, the two stupid dogs they bring Ghana no enya policies are na ebe boy and dutch. And that is why in 2019 no I did a video with this man, John Dramani Mahama, former president, said the only thing this man called Akufo-Addo understands is an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. It do not sit down quiet, speak, because that is the only person he is afraid of. He's not afraid of anybody. You have the number, so talk. Listen to me and listen to me good. Today, IMF Kona ye joining. Ye kobomo busia biem. When in busia boy Akufo-Addo buy wabo. Was a jibosia. When in Busia do a wabo, I walk up Busia. Coronavirus by when him see Kadowa ye nyaye. Amanone for the buaye. Countries do be the buaye. I Akufo-Addo say I walk up Busia. This man is a very shameful man. This man who sorry now who bomb by say metia bon samsu me prima posoro metia bon samsu bon sam no we Akufo-Addo no. I'm telling you the truth. We born something near Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia. We born something near Ken Ofori-Atta mo. Because they are wicked people. Ken Ofori-Atta you will be and come and resign. This is a man, he has a liver disease. Wakwa transplant. Liver transplant. I will go through and near my agony. And so still because he can DNA and brain corruption was met in a finance ministry. Kopem time I be woo. The MPP is not ashamed of it. The MPP, men that we thought were credible, men that we respected, names that when we hear, we will bow. Those days when we were growing up. And when we hear those names, I am saying, Nyansano, a power. And a dear Akufo-Addo, the end watch. So when what Gina so, you can't munti, Debi no, Debi no, and a shaman. Akufo-Addo will be the most he will leave office as the worst president Ghana ever had. But Akufo-Addo no free work, we will write stories. We will teach the Ghanaian. That is why I am calling the NDC to impeach Akufo-Addo, so that a Chinebino ebekwa bakwa same so opinion be buyer near friend Akufo-Addo because of the frugal spending tea. Or boy and kadodo collateralize all our friends say source of funding for 30 good years. Esla, then you wa collateralizing in then Mahama no one so incompetent no. The Busia Boakakra boy, she numa wa jema Ghana. What time wo kwadura Jini America to you? No one yes abada this is abon sam. No krewa wa yen tu sebi. Mahama no wa yen numa. 2019 yebeko 2020 busa MP before we UK. When the campaign message by us preaching kwa bontini. We catch them and say, hey, Development. Because when it comes to development, nobody under this fourth administration, nobody ever Mahama. I gave them the research, I gave them everything. The cost of a friend is prices of materials. Yes, I knew my way. When there was a epidemic, the hospital I will see COVID-19, but what is say Akufo-Addo AC hospital because they be aka dear Mahama see no airport Akufo by no be kakra Mahama de de we o see another terminal Akufo de obi emu and mpo ye born mo because na jato ye tu kwan ani ye bre arrival departure wa na ye fa jato ambie mu Akufo be biem Mahama de we mbie mu o see foforo ka ho o tan wo kwaduru yes de yine America na nyame nhyira the onim papa no na wanye no ye bone the onim no kora no nso no wanka no ye bone nso ma because truth no it set us free o ka ho to tie me ye ne tie me nyansem emfa political parties keka wadwene ho ye political party no na fa Ghana chene hye fewura wadwene because political party no ebeto wo Ghana no ye Ghana ne ma wo passport MPP ma wo passport udu kutuka so wo ko Jamaica wo ko France wo ba me kurom UK ha na o ka so wo MPP passport ye be bo waso wo be sign ye be chi watom because enya no ne fast so di tukan o se ba omi ayedi o so want me nkasa o se yenua wale ni yeni no anka sebio se nkoma ne nyansa ne nim de kire ne bibi no o so wonko ba bia call Nkensen Aka no a vice president edu mre bia na enim guase aba no manka se firi akonya ne so ba omi ayu obi a maka kire mo se mususu se Akufo-Addo ye worse ba omi ano ono oye times 1 million than Akufo-Addo oye worse than Akufo-Addo upo obi a ne timu edene aba omi a oye wicked than even Akufo-Addo upo obi a won kanokra ba omi a ono ne on kanokra kra se Akufo-Addo. He tricked Akufo-Addo ba omi a he uses lips to trick Akufo-Addo that damn okay economic terms kona kubusa Mrs. Buzia kokana kubusa Cambrofu be na economic when the fundamentals are weak, the city will expose you today. Let us ask our brother Bawumia. City no ewahine. I expose you one expose. And you Bawumia na beke Cambrofu tan be the Ghana for. Ah, Murefi, Ghana for so dear. Murefi in Samu. Mamenkin Kai Mubi, Bawumia beke kachre. Obekin kan sem bebre odi ma memfa bi kura nto body so na ye nyina ye nsuade hwade we Bawumia na bai o se de Dr. Bawumia o se the economic team of the MPP what a solid team what a stupid team o se de Dr. Bawumia Professor Jambafo Dr. Akoto say Dr. Efriye Akoto Honorable Alan Chemante Boachi Ejako, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Ya Osafo Mafo. What a solid team. It's not a solid team. What a stupid team. These men, they are the most stupid men Ghana Enya. Sankofu yomudimo. Sankofu yom. Stupid men, stupid. Don't men too sebi, men today. You see, the only thing that changed, the only thing that cancels insult is results. These men never gave us a result. Let us insult them because we pay them to do a job. We have paid them with the taxpayers' money to do a job for us, and they have failed. They gave us F cubes. They have given us F in chains. It is not a solid team. And yet, what a stupid team. The two most stupid dogs are President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. When this man mounted the stage, he was telling the whole world that they had a solid team. Little did we know that team that they claimed was solid was nothing but stupid team who came to steal our money. To me. This is where we speak truth to power. Without fear or favor, the only thing that stop insult is a result. TME. So one tea, my missus is being. TMA. Useless ministers. TMA. But when we have been platforms, that's a man who can. Asemo okay ni. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akoto Osei, Dr. Efriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Tremantin, Boachi Ejako, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafumafo. What a solid team. And he was doing his goofow. No, what was rich Ghana for? Goofows no was rich. Goofow no was rich. Today, I announce to you that these men were the most stupid team at Ghana. Wemo. Oma GN 11 sika. Ewia yen botum sika. Di omo sa che ye botum ewia yen. Ewia mo de yen kwa IMF. So Bosiana ekuro no ayetim no ekuro no ayedwan yen san gimu sika biem. This year the Akufo-Addo baby a obekọ bia o de Ghana din akwa akwaje bosi. O de me nu me enu din. Na me enti me comedy as me comedy wo nka wo dia me comedy because o de me din akwaje bosi. TME me Dr. REN Akufo-Addo de me din akwaje bosi enti na me bu afu no. Wo bu mfu a fine. Esono wo na sono me sika de who di me din kwaje sika e say wo ma me bi. Kwaje ye wo ma me bi. So I have every right as a citizen of Ghana. Say me come adwene a kire Akufo-Addo. That is what me come adwene a kire Akufo-Addo because di me din akwaje bosia. Wo di me di o kwa IMF wo di me din kwaje bosia. O kwaje bosia in the name of Ghana. Me Ghanaian. Ti me come adwene. If you don't want to talk, keep yourself. Who see cano ebia or the so do see can be ye the person or the ebia wo de emfa wo me fa me ho because me see cano me ye bi na me de hwe me yere na me man me mpena no mo a ene me busia ene sebio ejankama ne e friend say kaya yefu bi anyame ada roma ye hwe mo kakra me nso me ye person ni bi ti wo de wo nka ka wano twum me wo de me din am a stakeholder e wo Ghana uni mo am a citizen una wo boefu na Akufo-Addo de sika edi wudin kwaji sika won kasa wo na wo boafu me de meka me madwene se kwasi ampanyinifo we no nkwasi ampanyinifo we mu Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia nkwasi ampanyinifo we beka say they had a solid team. Team these foolish people told us they had solid team. They told us say 11 no cry there by but gi e bin manye sika ye nko IMF na ye wo mu ya nji bosia IMF na ye wo mu ya nko bosia. They lied to us. TMA. These are wicked people. These are wicked men. Wicked men destroying this nation. Now, the most painful aspect is one moment as I speak to you now, Akufo-Addo ne mano, as I speak to you now, Bawumia what to try Japadia de Mawo. What Bawumia Yarea or United Kingdom, Akufo-Addo Yarea or UK or San Yarea. Every week you be on some more Yarea. Baba said, what about a Ghanaian child? But General Bekache said this was the solid team. And then Menshia Palace. Ahenena. I mean, casting winter. Yes, and then Menshia Buafu. A free last week now, Menshia Buafu, Menshia Palace. Or Tum for Crobias and taking it. Ahenena say, Yanchi Dr. Bawumia and two cells. Ahenena na hene. Ye ka ahenena na. Ahenfwe wakumasa asantimemina. One in the Dawamano. Or no, or Kasa, or Tum for na Kasa. Or see and Chiba Bawumia two cells. No, you'll be one can of yes. So be dada Ghana for say what chisidi no what $1 no dia ma a year friend say upon bueno dia two cells a year na say ne sidi no anwoden ekofom a Bawumia no yen chinintum because you be one can of correct and then two for kasamafo asemo we say Dr. REN men kan kire mo yes ahene na ahene asemo we dey two dwan and aka say yeboa bebo mu na edi wa no wati ase komanhia na kobusa wati ase. Wicked people. When the days Mahama took the bull by the horn, our dear call or IMF a woman or Jibusia woman. Mahama no and Jimmy, he took the bull by the horn because we said no, the frugality and in your mind, cost on the system, and call you into a status what changing ministers because none of the ministers for be bokro. So he took the bull by the horn and what Jebusia were IMF and was started so the year new market de Magana. A Kufado taking the bull by the horn said there be about G and IMF, about J 11, about to 3 about to be very sick and sana. But the IMF. We also aside the epic because Kronankas are a destination in highly indebted poor country. We are heavily indebted poor country. We are opinion with the measures in Shishaya and Eba. Ah, Kronuma for whom I warm. Yankwa your continent, no. Nipa dodo e what Europe emba your Kronum be pejuma. The African continent na ye mudu do onwa ye dwane free Kuruma bam on name. How do you be sound say? Sanyan Shishaya papa and came be a bit Jania betra. I will weigh mu. I said, you wouldn't papa no bush and food walker no for when you homo. Cassa struggle, mental struggle. Cassa easy. But she Ghana, Bruchil Krunma, and confounded one and I'm set and cracker sent to win, we know you must show more. But ma, I almost 19 years for a brutal to me come fee. Or won a ban on the banana 1 year with Jan the war, which ain't. I'm paying for a ban woman to tune your mayor. Was the young Kayan too. Nanado is a time waster. He has wasted the Ghanaian time. Instead of Samra and she said in 2019 when I said IMF. Kabana you what to because IMF should say, you will not be frugal in your spending. You will spend wisely. You'll be what? Purposeful in your spending. The frugality of the spending of a Kufuado, renting luxurious jet. And when people are speaking, when chiefs and opinion leaders are voicing out, when the imams and Dr. REN and the freedom fighters and things that can do, we are saying, he doesn't care with disrespect. Recently, I offer you 20,000 euros. What do you mean? Na me no me no ye na mabrabom ne nyina ye ho akere ye na me do din e ka me ho din ho e kwaji sika e wo alaji ana amina ho na mka cho so amina o me bra we amina na amina me ne me nyina e be se e be hunu wo amina so alaji ana haji aso e di asemwa haji aso de na be se be hunu me so haji a abrabo na nkoyi ma me ne me nua no ti me ne me nua na ye decide say e ba be jiska wo o si o okay. Send a way, so I get my 10,000. Everything they are sorted. I be papa. I'm a it means a scab between our can. Me was me, I know I may didn't question when you mushi you. Nama Kojisica. You are not, with your faka. Lamu limousine with the name commercial bontes. Ye see, yes, and I made France. Name me ceremony, I made France. I wait a minute, I go far shop and I say, hey. Kwabena bra uni akwa me abeje bosia o hye me da sei semba betua mo betua se hwe me o se hwe uni na abeje wa besensan wa udin ni say eh aja so ke me free police for aba abeje me ntise kwabena no me kama no atumo wo na wo tise kwabena no be kama no atumo kama no tum me kasa akufu ado bedin ede bedin je bosia me kama no tum no krano me catch them. Say me yana yese me dinner tema me dinner tem me yawo me say me yana yese me yawo na me yawo no. Me suru. Yes, umfa usika nshia me nsem se me mfa nhwe Ghana. Untua me boso me ka. Ma me free fuel. Ma me die free ma me name. So if you use my name to go and collect loan, that's also the baby baby nyuma. Ebe sisi school adai. Na me nuanom ntimi me nuanom mo dan enkwanchen anopam sori anopa this somebody be esi omuti so akwakoton this a small boy koye gwala 2 hours so akotua the school fees na ni ntu kwakobe bosia na de abehye show man ye na sa ho kire we nyina no ye ho be han na oba na kwaje busa na couple me I will speak my mind to you. I will tell you my mind. Yes, one born one die. I will tell you my mind. This is the behavior of a Kufuadwa. Yatana Kroma Edi. What we think Kwajibusia. We are the money in the ma. I shopping. I was Oxford Street. Yes. I'm here shopping. And then I'm France, yes shopping. And I'm USA, yes shopping. They said the old tab was Gina, sorry, Mexican, and in France, Louis Vuitton, or the shopping. Yes. Ah, Uncle Pim da Ben Ghana, they be Uncle for Libya, Uncle for Agades, Uncle for Niamey, Uncle friend is saying Switzerland, Germany, Uncle Nam, your friend is saying Italy, Uncle Tida Ben with the gold, with the diamond, with the boxer, with the manganese. He ain't paying for the green anyone say it will be my society. And the black man has no respect anywhere he goes in this life. Because the leaders are so stupid and so dumb that anywhere we go, we don't even gain respect. Because when the leaders of the Europeans are sitting down with our leaders are not thinkers. They don't come out with any policies that will benefit the unborn child. And I was saying, I made them in Casmentesa Cabanao. So one cassa would trim away you bonnet. Young Cassa, you didn't know who you did Tifienti, Nekufado, in the bushia, Keno Furiatamo. Or in the bushia, a friend is saying, Aquana no cassia, say a friend is saying, box I or no. Asante bedu to what she jot sa. I almost say sikano. We need to talk, we need to be bold. You need you need giant. And you will be mpa, you see. Because Ghana no sumayabo. We don't want anybody to die because of this useless and these two stupid good dogs, Kufuado and Bawumia. It will be a you see. And I'm telling you, many abre. Yes, what is the kind of Kufuado? Do you know how much Kufuado is paid to think for us? Don't come and talk nonsense. Yes. Lampo, taxes. All because they want to see the nation move. Look at the prices of cement. See prices of fuel. I mean, just a kwabena obeka na what to I want to come a couple of bushia wajia. Kwabena no winning more. Me come adwene actually. Because Ghana does not belong to Kufuado alone. It does not belong to a friend saying a chimebu aqua here. Or for repaying wetia. I know no what chibi. Awama yedi galamse ni sika pe ni sika ni bre ase ni brimu no. Awo babetina radio so no di atro. Se brimu enim aye fe. Na no cry to me sense you no. Ya ye de nke be kan adwene. The friend okoji amai. Any freedom fighters no. Yen twem obi me kan kire yen si yenka. Yen twem MPP ni NDC no we speak our mind. Ade enye na enye. What they call heaven back from what is wrong is wrong. The governance of a Kufuado is nothing but wickedness. The governance of a Kufuado is nothing but wickedness, evil, propagating evil against his own people. A Kufuado, I've told you, say he's a man with character. He's an evil man. Ukwa sorry na wo bompire. Say nyankopon kumbo nsambia. Ma umpire bono ko Jubilee House. And when some bi go woman lucky with destiny, a financial prosperity and breakthrough. Woman is so bumpy in it here, because no, the answer no to me bomb what the answer say your papa ma would ye no. Woman at Jubilee House no. Woman July be house one. Ria and Operiana and Jody go UK and Operiana and Jody go America. And any time and every time, the black man is always in search of greener pastures in the land of the foreign. Why? File passport to even the states of Africa. But it is called what? In Shishay, measures, good measures. Among for the Guaquem, if I been in him, yet the two form. Why must we suffer? When we have gold, when we have diamond, bauxite, manganese, why should we suffer? When we have the land that grow corn, why must we go and buy corn from the man who does not even have the land? I'll bet in their planting corn, unless we use artificial method. You just by chance throw any corn on the ground, it germinates. Now, se krono nkoye a mpemfo mu di anim no adwene ne nya yie o ma adwene ne nya adwuma no kre no asem no kre we nso menhia palace se men kan chelse yem to hu sabi the end to sabi no. Let us be bold, because you are bold ena ochine bi no ye man be yankoa e wo China, ye man be yankoa e wo UK, ye man be yankoa e wo America. Wan hwe ni ye bedu mere bi no na me ne omi no ma no slave trade na ya abolish ya na asaba bi. Everything is possible. Just like Nkrumah said, Obroni no wan ko woni pemu o onya ya na nko because when you sign bond bond in the time you do years work compo 100 years be toss was wonko, but by force and the two different years ti Obroni onya na adwene so obekọ obi enu a wo so hani guna no obeka so woka na no atu ya bi won be gunu say asas na ya asas papa e ma yem bibia ye mo pe ko mo yem anko mo nya asas no na asas no so de oduma koma twedi ampon bataya adom de dom ye de cheye o ma yen gold when di abro obi abeka che so yankopon timu adene wo ye nipa bi ni obo nipa bi ni abro bi aka che ne se onko hospital, psychiatric hospital, onko hwe na adwenem ya me anya ya abro eja ben wo ye ne ma abro wo che wo mu gold eja pade eja ben wonu ni timu adin o ma ne ma diamond, bauxite, manganese anya ya abro ya ne di ya wo abro. We are very wicked and evil. Look at the governance of Akufo-Addo. It's nothing but evil. And if you go to church and you are praying against evil, know that Akufo-Addo is evil. When your pastor tells you pray against any evil man, mention Akufo-Addo's name. He's an evil man. Compare the part. Very wicked. Destroy people's companies that people built in the 80s. Yes, don't you know? Dr. Indum started his company in 1980. Yes. Through it all, weighing him through the days of war and coup, weighing him, he still stayed in Ghana. Yes, Dr. Indum. And build his own bank. Then you come and you collapse it. Dr. Tufo was a finance minister. He did not collapse Data Bank. He had the power as a finance minister to collapse Data Bank. But he was not wicked. He was not evil. He didn't collapse Data Bank. As me was something what one why you go the fast no nyuma. Yembie ya no kasa. Ewi a obeka kire yesa na danko ne na danfo ene ne yonko pa brebo ne Akufo-Addo. Show me your friend and I'll show you my character. And then the tumfo ati ahemfie eye menhia palace Dr. REN me se tumfo tiwa wo kasa. Ewe nibre so ne ebufuo so. Because in someone na anamo Dr. REN oyoko de hye e ka kire wo so montie. And then they say aba enyina na ye tofi wo ne pepepe. And then they say aba o me no mien na akwadwomu aye to tomatoes ne po pepepe. But we are quite malata jum. I was see the real economy, no, and the one market, no, and the real economy, no, and yet the no food soldiers in Kwasiam paying for no man no ginseng, I don't know your friend is saying Keba Shaw, a lumone, a friend is saying black label, but now radio, Sukasa, amodi alcohol, casano, alcohol related talks, no. We know me a good Kojo upon Kromo, send a yeri kojum. Musumi bia, was one to the chop morning because they be a kojum bia at Tunium. Because I'm paying Kojum upon Kroma. Robert now radio so a defend Akufo-Addo because on toffee well. On Tiadanka, the car which are buying a dear man. General, not fight to Macrono in your political party. Because Japadian me dinka. I mean, boy in Ghana for a purpose and for a reason. And I almost IMF. Able bought time I join here. Included one IMF. I've seen 190 countries and IMF. America can be, UK can be, China can be, Canada can be. What do you call from Faso music? But I'm a catcher. I'm more education, clandestine. Jimmy, IMF, Faso music. I'm a catcher. IMF resources mainly comes from the money that countries pay as their capital subscription or quotas when they become members. The Ghana, you're joining, you try your quota, you try your membership dues at the IMF. But I could find him one country because he's a propagandist. He's a man without character. His words, his deeds, and his actions are never in tandem. He says one thing, he does something different, and he keeps promising. A man without character. Sana ni subainti. Obe kansem we e chana no adanna no nam no shebo. Sana kufa do tie. Me tena say me analyze it na me say he's a man without character. No kurem free na no. Ane manin ka bibi we. O chana beka so onkai. O ka say agenda 88 manwa. Adechi wan ko gina as say we anka say agenda 111. One this one hin ka say Facebook for Dr. REN for say wuntimi ye me yenhwe. Ene kona kwa we see the hospital no. Has been vindicated. We have vindicated the Facebook for your can, freedom fighters for your can, face the country for your can. Say Akufo-Addo want to mean see agenda 1119. See can be in the war. 2019 Ghana was broke. Then young country was saying 2019 the country was broke. Yeah, compare bossing and the bit workers. Let any finance minister come here. We will sit down. We will do a finance analysis. Pa. The agenda 2019. Come say first saying Dr. Thompson. 2019. A day and buyer Ghana. Now the country was broke. Come say why the nation yababe do no? I just see so some phone should be near Frankwasi for DNM. We have to be angry. Ghanaians are not angry enough because you want one and you shamo. I'm on a phone a chefie. Sabi ya ba man na yensu ya mbe to sense she papa bi wa kebenya sike bi abehwamo. Can't you get it? How long would you get this sense? When Ghana? When are you going to get this sense? You're back UK. Ana brofia she pa. Kebenya adwuma ni bia baye ahwemo. Uko USA. Ana she papa ni wa. Ka benya green card abe American citizen anya sika kofie. Ayan she. Ade na de she ni ba ya adwene. Nyansa. Ade na paying for no o makọ the same school. Enso mo ntumi use adwene ni nyansa. Harvard yo mo ko bi. Oxford yo mo ko bi. Cambridge yo mo ko bi. Aston yo mo ko bi. Ade ebe biem. Brunel yo mo ko bi. Ade ebiem. Because kromoma for no amote wono. When you imagine someone kanya mo ho, na we demand something good for yourselves. You are still happy drinking the same water with cattle. Where Jimmy? You are still there walking miles to fetch water. Where Jimmy? Huh? You are still there living in Dumso. Why do you hear Juma? What will be say was what come on what to what to yes, say was you are sorry but what come on what to and so could you say water is life. Wouldn't need with three so. Why number come out? The children of the British, the sons and daughters of a friend is saying Joe Biden, the daughters of Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore. Huh? The Russians oligarchs, the men and women from the country of Deng Xiaoping of China. Hey, Bibi Hamwana. I don't know your Jumana. You're crying, yes, you see cathedral. And then you're so winning, so by your crying, then go for who will pine so. Thousands of Ghanaians are dying on road accident in Kwa. From January to your friend and say May, 5,000 Ghana for Udada. 5,000 Ewuko 2022, 2021 and count. 2019 the Mbaye. 2028 the Mbaye. And you say you're a pastor, you want to win souls for Christ. How many souls are perishing on the streets, on the roads, on those bush roads? Let's speak truth. Let's be bold. Without fear or favor. When you will join, you can't just who you join. Or you are punching, so you can't you are punching. What one and paying for being is can be a D or my phone, and a mebruno, and more dear woman, dear, the only thing that stops insults is results. When I went to school from my primary days, if I go home with bad results, my father gets furious with me. Yes, he sits me down. He calls me. Eja, bra, results were free in fa. Yes, he said, na unyaye. Aden na we did kind of we did third, we did fourth, we did fifth. Go and ask some of my mates. Konakobusa wono. The BEC results by Konakobusa wono. The VSS Kobusa wono. Because they knew said the only thing that cancels insults are results. And paying for him part him did and pay yawa omunye bibi papa. And then the yano neka or chana nkwadano omun for mano ka. Ombe fast kind of giant. You bet shamo MPs no on the streets. Ombe lashing with chamo. They said the AC was Sri Lanka. And you will be na epewo. And mom said, a common dinipa. I don't know. Yen you are desperate. Come at the hatchet. And before going to master. And then I'm quite tifia woman yensu papandom, na kufuado fa plane 20,000 euro. The Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams said he will not talk about it. Yet he wants to pray for his sons and daughters, church members to be rich. Is the pastor okay? Huh? President spending frugality, spending, unwise spending. Let me tell you something. The riches of Babylon was not just a friend said, did not come by just spending unwisely. Oh, no. Now I'll tell you. Let me tell you clearly. The riches of Babylon was a collective effort. Men did not keep their mouth shut. They wrote wealth when the Babylonians decided to be rich. They decided that a part of all their earnings was for them to keep for the unborn children. They decided. It was a decision. We sit down and we see foolish men being MPs and ministers, taking the country down to the gutters. And the wise men don't want to talk. Let me say it again. Wealth is power. And if we don't have wise men and wise women taking up responsibilities in powerful places, in authorities, we will have the Chinese come for our land and destroy it. Oh yes, we will have the Caucasians coming and raping our lands because we don't have the men with intellect. Because the wise men have kept their mouth mute. They say they will not talk. But if you don't talk, your sons and daughters will drink poison. They will drink water that is made up of water, cyanide and mercury, and that will affect their brain. You don't talk because you just want to talk. It's because what affect the society affect my mothers in the villages. It affect my brothers and sisters in the north, in the south, in the east, and in the west. Why must I keep quiet when my sons and daughters in the UK are benefiting from the land of the Caucasian? The Caucasian does not owe me anything. He can choose not to look after me. But he gave me an opportunity because he thought, send me yenipa. But Let me tell you something. One may say the distant seas. One may feast on the delicious of the lands. I'm telling you about the wealth. Wealth is a power. Wealth to me. With wealth, many things are possible. As a country, with our wealth, many things are possible. Our children will not sleep at Kantamanto Market in the rain. I have seen it before. And it still goes on. If you like, go to Tema Station 2 a.m. Go and see girls bathing in gutters. Not because they wish to bath in gutters. 2 a.m. If you like, go to Tema Station. You will see girls lying and sleeping on streets, not on pavement. They are sleeping on the main streets at Tema Station. You've not seen it before. Because you were born with a silver spoon. Your father was so corrupt and he was a foolish thief who stole the nation's wealth because the cowards did not speak when he was stealing. And he sent his sons and daughters to GIS to go and learn 6 form things, to go and learn lower A level and O level so that he can bring them to UK, so that they can come and sit here with the sons and daughters of the Boris Johnson. And tomorrow they will become our leaders. These are people who do not know the plight of somebody who lives in Sukura. These are people who does not know the plight and the suffering of somebody who lives at Asemco. Yes. We need to speak truth to power. I don't wish to sit and denigrate my leaders. But when my leaders do not give us the needed results, I am forced to speak the words, the uncharitable words to them because I am pissed. Which schools have we not attended? Which places haven't we been? Where haven't we seen the good things before? Let me tell you something. A time is coming. Your sons and daughters will not be safe on the street of the capital. Oh, yes, you, the politician, I'm telling you, a time is coming. Today, we are using our mouth to say it too. We may go. We may not use guns or knives, but those that will come after us, they will start kidnapping your sons and daughters because of your bad leadership. Because of how wicked and evil you people are. A Kufado is somebody who is so wicked and evil. As if Ghana owes him. Let me read this to you for the purpose of understanding. Wealth is a power. With wealth, many things are possible. One may ornament the home with the riches of furnishings. One may sail the distant seas. One may feast on the delicacies of a far lands. One may buy the ornament of the gold worker and the stone polisher. One may do all these and many other in which the delight of gratification their souls. Listen to this. If we decide that we want to achieve what we desire as a nation, time and study will be required. As for time, all men have it in abundance. As for study, it is of 2 kinds. One kind being the things we learned and know, and the other being the training that taught us how to find out what we didn't know. I know the Kufuado's tongue. The old man's tongue always loved to wag. Today, he is faced with a reality. The reality is that Ghana is broke. Ghana is heavily indebted, poor country. There are no men, as they promised us when they were in opposition. Because if they had men, Ghana will not be broke. After all, the incompetent gave us development by building Terminal 3, by building hospitals, schools, giving us power in abundance. What has a Kufuado and co done since they came? The only government that has gotten enough revenue to the tune of 500 billion Ghana cedis, and yet not even a single hospital to show. Not even a cemetery to show. Not even schools to show. And yet he says I should keep my mouth shut. Born Ghanaian, live Ghanaian, will die Ghanaian. I should keep my mouth shut. I want to keep my mouth shut. Because my sons and daughters, my sisters are crying and saying, Dr. REN, say something. Because as we've woken up today, we don't even know where our daily bread will come from. Your father gives you English breakfast. You know where your breakfast will come from. Your mouth is full with sausage and pie. So Dr. REN and freedom fighters should not talk. We should keep our mouth shut. Oh, these young men, they insult too much. Tell your father that the young men says they need results. Tell your uncles that the young men says they need results. Oh, we need good results. We need results. That is the only thing that will keep our mouth shut. If I come to Ghana and I see results, if I come to Ghana and I see that my sons and daughters from Bunkpurgu, my sons and daughters from Chanapaga, from the north, from the upper east, upper west, from Bono, from the Ahafo, from the western, from the central, from the Greater Accra, from Ashanti, oh, from the central, are living good. I will not even talk. Because I'm in a pa and kasa. Who does not want the good things? Who doesn't want to wake up, and when you are going to work, you will just go to the train station and take your train to your destination in peace. You witness it in UK. You enjoy it in UK. You are so happy and say, God bless the white man. Oh, foolish man. But yet you cannot say that God punish the wicked black man, the black leaders, who because of them, our sons and daughters are dying on the road for greener pastures. On the desert, they die. Oh, there was a live video from some Ghanaians who died on the desert, and they did the live video. The guy was crying. He said, Dr. REN, my friends are dying on the desert. I cannot leave them. It was because of bad policies from Akufo-Addo. So when you have Ohini David cry and shout and scream and insult, oh yes, I second him to insult, because let me tell you something. If you have gone through the desert, you understand that it was just like what David described in the Bible, that though he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, or David walked through a shadow of death. You might not have walked through the shadow of death because your stupid, thievery, foolish, corrupt uncle paid money to a connection man to land you in the city of America, in Germany, in the United Kingdom, in Australia. And so you are happy. I am not happy. I am a poor man's child. My mother is poor. I will speak up for the nation to be fixed, whether you like it or not. And so I tell you, Mr. President, you should by now resign as the president of Ghana. That you have failed. If you have a character, if you have any character left, and if you have any conscience left, you will resign. Oh, and did I hear Bawumia says he wants to be the president of Ghana? And Bawumia thinks that the Ashantis will queue and go and vote for him. A man whose mouth always speaks deceit and lies. Let me tell Bawumia, and let me say it clearly here. Let it go into his foolish head that nobody wants to vote for a deceitful man. This will be the last time Ghanaians will go to the polls and vote for foolish men like Bawumia and President Akufo-Addo. I rest my case. If you don't understand why I insulted them, tell them. If they ever give us results, we will stop the insult. We've seen that they are so foolish and they are not ready to give us results. We will continuously insult them till the day they will die. Their sons and daughters will come and know this. The Dr. REN said that the only thing that cancels insult is results. I am a stakeholder, a Ghanaian citizen, and so I am asking for the pound of my flesh. That yes, let my flesh be given to me so that I can also use my flesh for what I want or what I wish. Nothing will stop us. God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong. Yes, indeed, bold to defend and speak truth to power. I came, I saw, by the grace of God, we conquered.